There is a moment that no one truly prepares you for, the instant you realize that one baby is crying in your arms while the other begins to cry in the crib, and you only have two hands, one body, and a heart that suddenly feels pulled in two directions at once. This is the raw, unfiltered reality of parents of twins. It is not just double the diapers or double the bottles. It is double the emotion, double the exhaustion, and unexpectedly, double the love. In the quiet hours of the night, when sleep feels like a distant memory and time seems to blur into one long stretch of feeding, soothing, and surviving, you begin to understand that this journey is not about perfection. It is about endurance, adaptation, and finding rhythm in chaos. Becoming parent of twins transforms life in ways that go far beyond what most people imagine. The routine with newborn twin babies is not just a schedule, it is a constant balancing act between sleep deprivation, breastfeeding challenges, endless crying, and the urgent need for organization just to make it through the day. In this video, we will explore the reality of raising newborn twins, offering insights, emotional grounding, and practical perspectives that can help you not only survive but slowly regain a sense of control. If you are living this experience or preparing for it, this content was created for you. Take a moment now to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who might need support, because no parent of twins should ever feel alone in this journey. The first days with newborn twins feel like stepping into a world where time no longer behaves in a predictable way. As hours stretch endlessly through sleepless nights, while entire days seem to vanish without a clear memory of what happened in between, parents of twins quickly realize that routine is not something that naturally exists but something that must be built, piece by piece, through trial, error, and an immense amount of patience. Every cry becomes a signal that demands interpretation, every feeding becomes a carefully timed operation, and every moment of silence feels both like relief and anticipation of what might come next. The physical exhaustion is undeniable, but it is the mental overload that often takes parents by surprise, as they try to synchronize to completely unique human beings who have their own rhythms, needs, and ways of expressing discomfort. Sleep becomes one of the most precious and elusive elements in the life of parents with newborn twins. As the concept of rest transforms from a continuous block of hours into fragmented moments that must be seized whenever possible. The idea of sleeping when the baby sleeps sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it is complicated by the need to clean, organize, prepare bottles, and maintain some level of order in the household. When one baby finally falls asleep, the other may wake up, creating a cycle that feels never-ending and often overwhelming. Over time, parents begin to understand that survival depends on letting go of expectations of perfect rest and instead embracing short, imperfect periods of recovery. These moments, even if they last only minutes, become essential in maintaining physical and emotional balance. Breastfeeding twins introduces a level of complexity that many parents are not prepared for, as it requires not only physical endurance but also a high degree of coordination and adaptability. Some parents choose to breastfeed both babies simultaneously, while others alternate between them, depending on what feels more manageable and sustainable. The process is often accompanied by doubts, challenges with milk supply, and the need to constantly adjust positions to ensure both babies are feeding effectively. It is important to recognize that there is no single correct approach, and what works for one family may not work for another. The journey of feeding twins is deeply personal, and success should not be measured by perfection but by the ability to nourish and care for both babies in a way that supports the well-being of the entire family. Crying is one of the most powerful and emotionally intense aspects of caring for newborn twins, as it often happens simultaneously and can create a sense of urgency that feels impossible to fully resolve. When both babies cry at the same time, parents are faced with the difficult decision of which one to attend to first, a choice that can trigger feelings of guilt and helplessness. Over time, parents begin to develop the ability to distinguish between different types of cries, learning to identify hunger, discomfort, fatigue, or the need for physical closeness. This understanding does not eliminate the stress, but it provides a sense of direction and confidence that gradually reduces the emotional weight of these moments. Accepting that it is not always possible to soothe both babies instantly is an important step toward emotional resilience. Organization becomes the invisible backbone of survival for parents of twins, as even small disruptions in routine can quickly escalate into overwhelming situations. Preparing bottles in advance, keeping essential items within reach, and establishing a predictable sequence of activities can significantly reduce stress and create a sense of control. The environment itself becomes a tool, carefully arranged to minimize unnecessary movement and maximize efficiency. Over time, these systems evolve and adapt to the changing needs of the babies, reflecting the dynamic nature of life with twins. Organization is not about rigidity but about creating a flexible structure that supports both the parents and the babies in navigating the complexities of daily life. The emotional landscape of raising newborn twins is filled with contrasts, as moments of deep joy coexist with periods of intense fatigue and vulnerability. Parents may find themselves overwhelmed by love one moment and completely exhausted the next, questioning their ability to meet the demands placed upon them. These emotional fluctuations are a natural part of the experience and should not be interpreted as a sign of weakness or inadequacy. Instead, they reflect the profound transformation that occurs when caring for two newborns simultaneously. Acknowledging these emotions without judgment allows parents to process their experiences more effectively and maintain a sense of connection to themselves and their role. Support from others plays a crucial role in the well-being of parents with newborn twins, as the demands of this phase often exceed what can reasonably be managed alone, whether it comes from family members, friends, or professional caregivers. Having additional help can make a significant difference in reducing stress and preventing burnout. Accepting help can be challenging for those who feel the need to handle everything independently, but it is an essential part of creating a sustainable routine. Support does not diminish the role of the parents. Rather, it strengthens their ability to provide consistent and attentive care for their babies. As the days progress, parents begin to notice subtle patterns emerging in the behavior of their twins, creating opportunities to establish a more predictable routine. These patterns may not align perfectly, but even partial synchronization can make a meaningful difference in managing daily tasks. Feeding both babies around the same time, encouraging simultaneous naps, and maintaining consistent bedtime rituals are strategies that can gradually bring a sense of order to the household. This process requires patience and flexibility, as setbacks are inevitable and progress is rarely linear. The goal is not perfection but gradual improvement and increased confidence in handling the complexities of twin care. The physical demands of caring for newborn twins extend beyond sleep deprivation, affecting posture, muscle strain, and overall energy levels. Constant lifting, holding, and feeding can take a toll on the body, making it important for parents to be mindful of their physical well-being. Simple practices such as maintaining proper posture, taking short breaks when possible, and incorporating gentle stretching can help reduce discomfort and prevent long-term issues. While it may seem difficult to prioritize self-care in such a demanding environment, even small efforts can have a significant impact on overall health and resilience. The bond between twins begins to reveal itself in subtle ways, even in the earliest stages of life, as they respond to each other's presence with movements, sounds, and shared moments of calm. Observing this connection can provide parents with a sense of wonder and reassurance, reminding them that their babies are not only individuals but also part of a unique relationship. This bond can sometimes offer unexpected moments of relief, as one baby may become calmer in the presence of the other. Recognizing and nurturing this connection adds another layer of meaning to the experience of raising twins. Managing expectations is a critical aspect of navigating life with newborn twins, as unrealistic standards can lead to unnecessary stress and disappointment. The idea of maintaining a perfectly organized home, a consistent routine, and a calm emotional state at all times is simply not compatible with the reality of caring for two infants simultaneously. Letting go of these expectations allows parents to focus on what truly matters, the well-being of their babies and their own ability to adapt to changing circumstances. This shift in perspective can significantly reduce pressure and create space for more positive and meaningful experiences. Over time, parents develop a deeper understanding of their own capabilities, discovering strengths that may not have been apparent before. The ability to function under limited sleep, to multitask efficiently, and to respond to multiple needs simultaneously becomes second nature. This growth is often accompanied by an increased sense of confidence and resilience, as parents realize that they are capable of handling challenges that once seemed insurmountable. This transformation is not immediate but unfolds gradually, shaped by daily experiences and the ongoing process of adaptation. The concept of survival takes on a new meaning in the context of raising newborn twins, as it encompasses not only physical endurance but also emotional and mental stability. Each day becomes an achievement, a testament to the effort and dedication required to care for two infants. Celebrating small victories such as successfully completing a feeding session or managing a few hours of rest can help maintain motivation and a positive outlook. These moments serve as reminders that progress is being made, even when it feels slow or inconsistent. As the weeks pass, the intensity of the initial phase begins to soften slightly, allowing parents to find moments of calm and connection within the routine. These moments may be brief, but they provide valuable opportunities to recharge and reflect on the journey. The experience of raising twins becomes less about constant reaction and more about intentional action. As parents gain confidence in their ability to anticipate and manage their baby's needs, this shift marks an important milestone in the transition from survival to adaptation. The relationship between the parents themselves can also be affected by the demands of caring for newborn twins, as stress and fatigue can create tension and misunderstandings. Maintaining open communication and supporting each other through difficult moments is essential in preserving a strong partnership. Recognizing that both individuals are navigating the same challenges from different perspectives can foster empathy and collaboration. Working together as a team not only improves the overall experience but also creates a more stable and supportive environment for the babies. In the midst of the challenges, it is important to remember that this phase is temporary, even though it may feel endless in the moment. The sleepless nights, the constant feeding, and the overwhelming emotions will gradually give way to new stages of development, each with its own unique experiences and rewards. Holding on to this perspective can provide comfort and motivation during difficult times, reminding parents that their efforts are part of a larger journey that will continue to evolve. Ultimately, raising newborn twins is an experience that reshapes identity, priorities, and the understanding of what it means to care for another human being. It requires a level of commitment and adaptability that goes beyond ordinary expectations, but it also offers a depth of connection and fulfillment that is equally profound. Through the challenges and uncertainties, parents discover not only how to care for their babies but also how to grow as individuals. Embracing the complexity and beauty of this extraordinary journey. In the end, the journey of parents of twins is not defined by perfection, but by persistence, love, and the quiet strength developed in the moments when giving up feels easier than continuing. The routine with newborn twin babies may begin as chaos, filled with sleepless nights, constant crying, and overwhelming responsibility. But within that chaos, something remarkable takes shape: a rhythm, a resilience, and a bond that cannot be replicated. Every challenge faced becomes a story of growth, every exhausting day a testament to dedication. And one day, without even realizing it, you will look back and understand that what once felt like survival was actually the foundation of something deeply meaningful and incredibly powerful.